Sometimes people don't fully grasp the extent of your contributions until you're no longer around to provide them. In everyday routines, your efforts, dedication, and the little things you do might blend into the background, appearing to be just a natural part of the environment. However, when you're no longer there, the true impact of what you brought to the table starts to become evident. The tasks you handled so seamlessly may become challenging for others. The support you offered may no longer be readily available, and the morale you boosted may begin to dip. The day-to-day operations that seem to run smoothly might face unexpected hiccups, revealing the depth of your involvement and the stability you provided. This realization often comes too late, when the value you consistently delivered has been overlooked for far too long, and the void left by your absence becomes impossible to ignore. No one else brings the same blend of skills, experiences, and perspectives that you do, and when you're gone, that unique combination is missed in ways that are often unexpected. Your individual approach to solving problems, your distinctive way of communicating with others, or even the energy you brought into the room cannot be fully replicated. The subtle touches you added to projects, the creative ideas you contributed during brainstorming sessions, and the ways you went above and beyond to help others all created a dynamic that was uniquely yours. When these contributions are no longer part of the daily equation, others may start to notice things aren't quite the same. Perhaps the innovative solutions are harder to come by, or the usual team synergy just doesn't flow as effortlessly. While it may be possible to replace a job role on paper, it's much harder to replace the essence of what you brought to that role, the qualities that made your work not just functional but exceptional. This uniqueness often goes unnoticed until it's gone, leaving those who took it for granted to realize they've lost more than just an employee. They've lost a part of the organization's character and spirit that only you could provide. Replacing someone is rarely as straightforward as hiring a new person to fill the position. When you leave, the organization faces the challenge of not only finding someone with the right qualifications, but also someone who can quickly adapt to the established culture and dynamics. This process can be time-consuming and expensive as it involves recruitment efforts, interviews, onboarding, and training. Even if the new hire appears to have the right skills on paper, there's a significant learning curve they must navigate before they can perform at the same level you did. It may take months or even longer for them to fully integrate into the team and develop an understanding of the specific nuances that made you effective in the role. Furthermore, while the new person is learning the ropes, there's often a dip in productivity. Tasks that you handled with ease may take longer, and mistakes can happen more frequently as they get up to speed. This transition period can strain the team, as others may need to take on additional responsibilities or provide support, leading to a temporary loss in overall efficiency. Beyond the immediate financial costs of hiring and training, the intangible costs such as lost knowledge and the disruption of workflows can be even more impactful. In some cases, the organization might eventually find someone who can perform the tasks you once did, but it is often not a perfect fit. The specific expertise, relationships you had built, and insights you possessed cannot be replaced simply by bringing in someone new. This reveals the true cost of losing a valuable member, which is more than just filling a vacancy. It's the loss of experience, the established trust, and the comfort of knowing someone who truly understood the intricacies of the job was there to manage it seamlessly. The organization ends up spending more time and resources than anticipated, making it clear that replacing you came at a far greater cost than they had originally considered. Relationships in any workplace or community are built on trust, understanding, and shared experiences, and these connections often take years to develop. When you leave, the absence of those bonds can create noticeable gaps, not just for the individuals you interacted with, but for the overall atmosphere of the organization. You might have been the glue that held various teams together, facilitating communication, collaboration, and camaraderie among colleagues. Your presence likely helped to ease tensions during stressful projects and fostered an environment where team members felt comfortable sharing ideas and asking for help. Without you, the dynamics shift. Colleagues who relied on your insights may find themselves feeling lost or isolated, unsure of whom to turn to for support or guidance. The camaraderie that you nurtured may begin to fray as the informal connections you helped cultivate are not easily replicated. Others might struggle to communicate effectively, leading to misunderstandings or conflicts that could have been easily resolved with your mediating presence. Moreover, if you were the point of contact for clients, vendors, or other external partners, your departure could disrupt these established relationships. Clients who valued your personal touch and attention to detail may feel a sense of loss, impacting their satisfaction and loyalty. They might not respond as well to a new representative, particularly if they perceive a lack of familiarity or rapport, which could jeopardize ongoing projects or contracts. The impact on relationships extends beyond just the immediate circle of colleagues or clients. The culture of the organization can suffer as well. Your ability to create a positive, inclusive environment may have contributed to higher morale and productivity. When that influence is gone, others may find it more difficult to navigate the social landscape of the workplace, leading to decreased motivation and engagement. Ultimately, the loss of your relationships can create a ripple effect, leading to a decline in overall collaboration and teamwork. The realization that these connections have weakened can leave others feeling regretful as they come to understand how essential you were to maintaining the interpersonal dynamics that made their workplace not just functional, but also enjoyable and fulfilling. The absence of these relationships may become a lasting reminder of what was lost, highlighting the importance of your contributions beyond just tasks and responsibilities. When you leave an organization, the potential for future growth that you embodied often goes unrecognized until it's too late. You may have had innovative ideas, unique insights, and a vision for the future that could have propelled the team or organization to new heights. Your contributions weren't just limited to your daily tasks, they extended into the realm of possibilities that could have been explored, projects that could have been initiated, and strategies that could have been implemented. In your role, you might have been a catalyst for change, someone who sparked discussions about improvement and encouraged colleagues to think outside the box. Your presence may have fostered a culture of innovation where new ideas were welcomed and experimentation was encouraged. Without you, this momentum can stall, and the team may become hesitant to pursue new initiatives, falling back on the status quo. The lack of your encouraging voice might lead to missed chances for brainstorming sessions or collaborative projects that could have led to breakthroughs in efficiency or creativity. Additionally, your unique perspective might have opened doors to new markets, partnerships, or methodologies that others hadn't considered. Whether through networking, idea sharing, or simply being a sounding board for others, your ability to connect the dots was likely a valuable asset. Without you, the organization may miss out on pursuing these growth opportunities, which could have significant long-term implications for their success and competitiveness in the industry. Moreover, you may have been mentoring or inspiring others to develop their skills and take on new challenges. Your guidance might have played a critical role in nurturing future leaders or high performers within the team. When you're gone, this potential for development diminishes, leaving a gap in leadership and innovation that can hinder the organization's growth trajectory. The absence of your mentorship may mean that emerging talent lacks the encouragement they need to step up, stifling creativity and preventing new ideas from taking root. As time goes on, the realization of these missed opportunities can weigh heavily on those left behind. They may come to reflect on how your insights and ambitions could have transformed their work environment and helped them achieve their goals. This recognition can breed regret and a longing for what could have been, highlighting not just the immediate impact of your departure, but also the long-lasting effects of lost potential. Ultimately, the organization will look back and realize that your exit not only meant losing a valuable employee, but also forfeiting a future filled with possibilities that you had the potential to unlock.